I'm popping in again to say hi, and I just wanted to have a little chat. I was looking at a bit of stuff on the internet earlier, and there seems to be this kind of dual world going on, and it's very interesting. I very much have been in the observer mode. And it's interesting as I'm actually kind of really solidifying and working out this sort of creative power. Is that the right word? I don't know if that's the word I want to use. This creative prowess, is that even a word? That we all have. Like, I don't think anyone doesn't have it, but it's in seeing, like, if you don't realize that you're creating by default, this is the thing. A lot of people don't realize that they're actually giving their energy to the very thing that they don't want to create. And I shouldn't laugh because it's horrible. It's literally horrible because I don't know if you've heard this. Now, it's funny because I kind of, for a long time, assumed everybody knew what I knows what I know. And I'm kind of finding out it's better to say it and in a way assume people don't know, because more and more I have people not knowing and being very grateful that they do know. So I'm just going to say stuff, and if that is something that's received well, then that's a good thing. So I just want to say this one phrase that you might have heard before, where energy goes, sorry, and I got it wrong. Can I edit that? Edit it. I actually don't want to do too many edits because I'd rather just kind of be and allow my ums and ers. But okay, let me see if I can get this right. Where attention goes, energy flows, and whatever you're focusing on grows. And it's true. It's true. And it is good and bad. It's like you could be. Now, I haven't watched TV in, I don't know, so long. Like actual mainstream TV would be over 15 years, I'd say. Um, Long time. Anyway, long time. I won't get stuck on that. And I rarely watch any Netflix or any movies these days because I kind of find it just I find the frequency manipulating storylines just too much. And so I've stopped watching anything because I don't want that in my reality. I don't want to grow it. And I think that's where people like you, I don't know, you may not be someone who doesn't know this, but I think that people don't realize that most of this world is energy first. It's mind over matter, even though it just seems so real. Everything's so solid. But the thing is, like, when we give our attention and we allow information to come into our field, it's like we're giving it permission to be something in our reality. And you might find, so you might watch true crimes or CSI, murder mysteries, anything like that, murder solving things, and you might feel somewhat detached and go, well, that would never happen to me. But the fact that you're actually focusing on it and growing that gives it a bearing in our reality. Therefore, someone like you might be high enough on your vibration that none of those sort of storylines or interactions could happen to you, but someone else maybe. And it's our energy and our collective energies that are creating these storylines. And I have a theory that movies and books and, shows that we say are depicting real life, it's actually the other way around. So we are creating the storylines that we give permission to evolve and become reality in our reality. And it's kind of like which came first, the chicken or the egg. But I am really starting to lean towards the fact that it's the actual media and the movies and the shows and the books that are setting the blueprint, and we consume it and then we reproject it out as potential in our reality. So I don't want to, I'm going to probably be unpopular, but I would probably say if you are watching something and it's not something you would like as a reality in our world, like if you're watching wars or you're watching crime or you're watching blood, gore, kill 'em, shoot 'em up games or playing that stuff, that maybe for the sake of the bigger picture of where we'd actually like our world to be, you might want to, I don't know why I'm laughing, because I'm like, I can kind of feel some people not very happy with what I'm saying because, you might be going, it's not real though, but maybe it's real in our reality because we made it real by creating it and, flooding media with a lot of negatively polarized storylines. So I just want that to kind of sit with you. It's my phone. And just think about it, and think about if this is correct, if this theory is correct, and I'm very much leaning towards it. And it's not just through my own experience. I do a lot of listening and learning from other people, from scientists to spiritualists, and I do find this common thread. Obviously, scientists are now really saying that, yes, reality is not quite what we thought, and there's this simulation theory and the hologram theory going around out there that maybe, perhaps, what if we are creating our reality, which we are, in every moment, and that by giving your energy and your attention on these negatively polarized shows and movies and books, that you are allowing this to be in your world, and it may not affect you directly, but in the pool of energies, the collective energies, somewhere in there who might not be as solid and able to self-regulate and look after their nervous system and be in a safe, supported, loved environment, may end up being pulled into some of these energetic storylines. So I don't have the answers. I found a seed planter, and I plant seeds of thought, and I am definitely a big questioner. I definitely have found a lot of answers in life, which I'm very grateful for. But I just like to plant that seed for you. What if what you are consuming in your mind is perpetuating the stuff in our world that we don't really want? Or I would say, I don't want, and I think most people would say, no, I don't want that. Hell no, I don't want war in my world. Hell no, I don't want poverty. Hell no, I don't want people struggling and suffering and children who are getting lost in the system and falling down cracks. Hell freaking no. So, can you just at least think about that? And maybe now, like now I planted a seed, you might water it by going off on your own journey and your own trail and seeing what you find. So that is my little word for today, and I will pop back in another day. Thank you. Much love.